Yo, welcome back. This is Stu42 with another Minecraft video for you. Last time I started a whole bunch of magic and some bees. Well, one of the ways we can get bees. And so I'm just coming to check on some of these hives again. Ooh, so we've got a meadows hive here by the flowers. That's pretty good. Grab that out of there. No drone, unfortunately. And this one here has just turned back into an artificial hive. So one of the things I didn't realize last time is when you... Let's put these hives here. When you place one of these centered hives down, it actually has spawning up the top. It's pretty slow, so there's 1%. 7, 8, yeah, 2%. Yeah, so it's running about that fast. Which is a bit faster than I was expecting. To be honest, I was thinking I might have to leave these things for days. So let's check over here. No, this one hasn't done anything. Now, I have done this a couple of times already, so I do know that these ones work. Centered hives. I'm trying to get a desert hive here. No, let's put the centered one back. Back over here, let's check these ones. No, so I'm trying to get a rocky hive, and these are really, really hard to get. I've got 3 centers left, so let's put them there. Shoot around the back, because I did add some others around the back. Ah, cool. Alright, so we've got a couple of unusual hives as well. Awesome. And that one there. Now, I don't think I've got enough... I think I've got enough seed oil at the moment. So we'll just put these bees in here. So this is what I've got so far. So we have got one forest. It's got a couple of 3 meadows princesses now, 3 unusual princesses, 2 forest princesses. Yeah, so we're doing pretty well. I wouldn't mind getting that rocky one though, because that's a good species to have. Alright, so we'll leave those going. I've got more seed oil happening over there. The other thing that I wanted to do was look at the other way of doing bees, and now that we've started magic, I've been doing a bit more of this growing of crops and stuff in between episodes. Made myself a petal apothecary. I did end up making myself some of these pure daisies and getting some of the bricks that you need to make the mana pool. Now I'm at the point where I want to actually generate some mana. I'm just going to use the really slow day blooms for now. So we need 2 yellows, orange, and it's a light blue. Yeah, light blue. So let's go for this many, and some seeds. Seeds are pretty easy. You can just craft them out of wheat, which I didn't realize. I thought I was going to have to grow some normal wheat the old-fashioned way, but no, it seems to be all right. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Awesome, a day bloom. And we'll get some water in there. Last one. Oh no, not the last one. What am I talking about? This is the last one. Awesome. 6 day blooms. And we'll fill it back up again. I should really put one of those reservoirs on there as well. Alright, so day bloom, I'm going to need some dirt to put these on. So I'm going to plant a bunch of this as dirt. The other thing, because I am going to cut this very quickly, I did make some special plants. So this here is nether quartz ore, which you make out of netherrack and blocks of quartz. So we're going to take those, and I did make some 10, 10, 10. Where are they? Here. So quartzanthemum seeds. So these give us nether quartz, which is a much better way of doing things. I will probably put them in here somewhere. Maybe here, nidlewort spores. We don't really need all 9 of those running, making glowstone, so we'll put that there. So I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to plant these quartzanthemum seeds. I'll get some dirt over there and get some day blooms happening. Maybe get some more bees. from these hives. And the only other thing I'll do in the break very, very quickly is, because of the way these seeds generate stuff, you get these quartz shards. And the quartz shards, of course, are not very useful, but you can combine 9 of them to get the nether quartz ore. So I'll probably put a compacting drawer up there, I think, and throw that in there. Actually, let's just make sure that it can do it. So if we yep, and quartz shard. Oh, look at that, cool, awesome. So now I can throw all of those there, and yeah, I'm going to need to put something in that hole. That's alright, I'll sort that out while I'm away. Alright, cool. I'll be back in just a moment once I've done all those things. See you in a bit. Alrighty, so I've done sort of half the things I said I was going to do. I've set up the nether quartz hooking up. I've placed a few more of these hives around, and no, nothing. Unfortunately over here, apparently these rocky hives are really, really hard to get. So look around the back. No. Nothing there either. Yeah, so we've just got a ton of artificial hives. Ooh, that looks promising over there. So here we have we have a modest hive. Did we get them all? Yes. I was a bit worried the cactus would kill them there for a second. Alright, so that's that one, and this one over here didn't look like... No, I was hoping by putting it in amongst all the trees it would actually turn a lot more. And the one over here, I think I only just put down a little while ago. Yeah, still spawning. Alright, so back to the other bits which I was going to do, which are the day blooms. I've realised that I do actually need spreaders for these, so I'm going to need a couple of golds. Now let's just make 4 of them. Got heaps of stuff over there. So run over here, and some stuff I made earlier in here, I think. Yes, we got some living wood, and we're just going to need some petals. What have we got a lot of? Blue. Grab 4 of those. There's one. So that. What are they? I can never remember how they're made. Not that one. Like gold. Petal in the middle, and then awesome. 4 of those. Cool. Now we're also going to need the staff. How do I make that again? Is it a Britannia thing? Yes. Mystical items. Floral obedience stick. I don't know if it's a living wood twig. Living wood twig is just those. Now I can't remember where it is in the book, but I'm pretty sure we just need like 3 of them and a couple of petals. Yes, Wand of the Forest, bind mode, cool. And if I shift right click, it's bind mode or function mode. So we want to be in bind mode. We want to have ourselves some day blooms. So I don't know if these will power this directly. Alright, so what have we got? 6 of them. So let's have 1, 2, 3. And a spreader there. And a spreader there. And actually we'll just to make it nice and spread out. So bind mode. So that is bound to there. And that one's bound to there, that one's bound to there. Yeah, so it's actually bound them all. So when I hover over the day bloom, see it lights up the box around the mana spreader. So this day bloom is not linked to anything, so there we go. Why is that not linking? I go the other way. Oh. So shift clicks. So There we go. Shift that one and shift that one. So that one goes to there, that one goes to there, that one goes to there, that one goes to the spreader, that one goes to the spreader, that one goes to the spreader, and that goes to that mana pool as well. So the mana pool is, there we go. So I think that will fill eventually. It's it's night time at the moment, so let's sleep for a bit. There's my chrysanthemums, so they're going quite nicely. So the thing I wanted to do with Botania is the other way of getting bees is with Botania. There's a flower called a hyacinth. I'm just hoping this will have... Well, I'm hoping that'll have mana in it at some point. The day blooms are very slow, so we're just going to have to leave that for a while. But the hyacinth, hyacinth. Whoa, okay, so we're going to need some redstone root, light blue, 2 cyan, a blue. What's the redstone root? Oh, grass and redstone, easy. And some mana powder, which is just powder, any old stuff. Floral light powder, is that sugar? Yeah, sugar or something in the mana infusion. So we're going to have to drop that in the mana pool at some point. So I'm going to once again run away and cut this here. We're going to let this fill up. There we go. We've got some stuff getting into there. So we'll let that charge a bit. I will try and collect some more bees, and the grass, of course, is pretty easy. All we need to do is get our trusty bone meal. Bone meal, where did I put it? I moved it. And just bone meal some grass, and it should grow some tall grass. Like that. And then I can't remember what to do. No, not that one. Potentially the shears? Yeah, shears are good. Awesome, now we're getting lots of stuff. And some extra flowers, we'll leave them there. Yep, 11 grass. We've got some industrial hemp, some carrot seeds, all well and good. So all I'm going to need to do is get the redstone for that, and then see if we've got enough mana pool there. All right, I'm going to need a lot more mana than that, so I'm going to have to leave this for a while. I'll be back in just a moment once we've had sort of a couple of days maybe go by in Minecraft land, just so that we've got enough mana to do the next bit. So see you in a bit. Okie dokie, I have made myself some mana powder, I have got myself the redstone root, I've got all the bits and pieces we're going to need for this special hyacinth. 1, 2, 3, 4. The root. There we go. Awesome. Put some water back in there. Now, let's throw this, I don't know, there. And we'll make sure that we have a vacuum chest. And I'll put it there. Now, it's used up all of the mana. It hasn't dropped anything. I think it's going to be, yeah, a lot of the time I think these things will just suck the mana out of there continuously until it gets to where it needs to be to produce something. So what we'll do is we'll grab our wand. Unknown status. Yes, we can just right click once and it'll tell us the status. Yep, so it's bound to a pool. There's just very, very little mana. It's probably just a little sliver down there on the left. So we're going to have to leave this running for a while again, and we'll leave this here and see what it drops. That's probably it. I think I might just cut this one more time, and we'll leave it for a bit of time, and I'll come back and just tell you quickly how fast this thing is working, if at all, and if it's a viable option. At the moment, these hives are dropping bees pretty well. Just a bit frustrating how it's not producing the hives that I want. I haven't actually had any extra ones since I last cut this. What do we got here? No, artificial. And I put one up in the trees just to see if it would do anything, and it didn't. So yeah, nothing there. All right, well, I'll be back in just a moment for the last time for this episode, and we'll see how well that Hyacinth is going. And then that'll probably be it. So I'll see you in just a bit. Alrighty, we are back for the last time now. I am just running over to look at this. Our day blooms are all gone, used up. No more mana left, and wow, only 2 drones. Alright, so that's probably not the best way of doing this. Probably not the day blooms. What I was thinking we might have to do though is endo flames are usually a pretty good starting one. We can at least chuck coal in there, and that'll throw a bunch of mana that way. I've also noticed these begonias might be good later on once we get a hive up and running, because you could probably automate a hive and then just have the surplus drones tipping out onto the ground and just having the begonia suck them up again. Maybe it might be useful to get different sorts of drones, but again, by the time you get to that point, you probably don't need to use this Hyacinth anyway, unless it's going to give you some princesses. Like most things Minecraft, once you've built enough to get something, you don't need it anymore. And yeah, these are still probably the best way of getting bees at this point. I do see we have one more of those. Yeah, lots of eggs in there. And I still haven't had any rocky hives yet. Not for lack of trying though. Yep. Artificial. And artificial. Wow, none. That one over there looks like an artificial. And wow, more artificials on here. So lucky now with that as well. Anyway, this episode's gone a bit longer than I anticipated. I really wanted to do a bit more magic, but we've spent the whole time just trying to get bees. But it's been a good experiment nonetheless. So next time what I'll do is I'll fix up the mana generation over here. I'm going to have to breed a few more different sorts of flowers. We haven't got brown, haven't got light grey yet, which we're going to need for Endoflame. I also might lay out some podzol here and get some of these flowers generating, like maybe just one of each. Just so that we can keep some stocks. But that is it anyway. I'll see you all next time. As always, thank you very much for watching.